This is the Star Wars The Black Series, the 6-inch Princess Leia Organa, the Episode 4 outfit that she's had, the Alderaan outfit she has. When we first see her, in Star Wars A New Hope, Episode 4. Now, the figure is part of the fifth wave of the 2016 6-inch Black Series of figures from Hasbro. And here is the bio. Very nice rendition of Carrie Fisher when back in the day. Figure number 30. Okay. And one of the I wasn't looking forward to this figure. I already had two other Leia figures, and I figured, okay, I'll probably get her anyway. But when I got her, oh man, it is a brand spanking new mold, obviously, and it is well made, well designed, and well made. Look at this figure. Absolutely phenomenal. I didn't think this figure would be, I don't know how Hasbro could make this figure very interesting, but they did. It's actually a very nice figure, and I think if you're a big Star Wars action figure collector, this is one figure you don't want to miss out on. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's start with the details. The whole sculpt of it, great. Just fantastic. I love the soft goods material they used for her uniform, for her costume. Comes with a hood that you can put on there. I just wish they were able to make it look like that instead of, well, you could if you wanted to just keep on pressing it, but it's more of like a Jedi Knight hood rather than a Alderaan type of hood, which was more of like the hood was more flat. It was more like that. But that's fine. Head sculpt, it's okay. There is some semblance. I don't know. He's a little bit far off from me. I wish they could have gotten her face better. Carrie Fisher's face. She's much more pretty, much more beautiful than this rendition. But it's okay. It could work. Okay. She comes with two blasters, the Alderaan blaster, which I think Padme also had, something like that to that effect. I think the thin one. She does have a stolen E11 Stormtrooper blaster, which we always see her in Episode 4. So very nice. I think it's the same design as what we get from the Stormtrooper packs. Okay, so sculpt, great. Paint apps, there's only the face to look at. And this time around, even though the face is not as accurate as I want it to be, it's very well painted. Very nice, Hasbro. So if you want more about the sculpt, let's talk about articulation. It's got a ball jointed neck on a hinge. It's got a ball jointed upper torso, no waist swivel, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ball hinge ankles with rocker joints, ball jointed elbows. This is probably the most articulated, one of the most articulated female mold arms I've seen from Hasbro. It's got a ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Look at that. And they work nicely. And ball hinge wrists. This one goes up and down. This one goes in and out as expected. And both elbows are double jointed. Very nice. The legs are also double jointed, as you can see, but they're not as weak as I thought they'd be. So great sculpt on the boots. Very show accurate. If you want to know what's under her garment, she's got a mold. This is a soft PVC material belt. It's nice. It's just a white torso, which I think we've seen from the Spider Women, Spider Girls, Spider Ladies, Marvel Legends figures. Very similar to that. I'm sorry I don't have one with me to compare it to. But I do have the Slave Leia, which uses a much different mold. Definitely. The proportions on this one is much better than the Slave Leia. On her upper torso, if you want to know what's there, it's just that the female bust, a female chest, or a female upper torso that's done in white plastic. So nothing to see out there. So it's a safe figure. And just well articulated. So here she is with Slave Leia. I thought, this wasn't that good of a sculpt for the princess, for Carrie Fisher. What do you call it? The likeness of Carrie Fisher. It's not bad, but I think this is much closer than this one, or they're just both far off. So I don't know. This one uses the old female mold, which is a ball hinge shoulder, which just has the ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows, and ball hinge wrist. This one I think is a better rendition of a female arm for better articulation, and they hide those joints nicely with the forearm overlapping onto the wrist. So very, very nice. Well done, Hasbro. Very impressed at the amount of improvement they've done. I thought they were just going to repaint this or just reuse that mold, just slap on a her uniform and just maybe change the boots, but they didn't. They did just a really, really nice sculpt. As you can see, it's a much different one. Here the hips are just much way out of portion than this one. It's nice. I love this figure. Gave it a perfect score. This one I think is an improvement on that. So very, very nice. Okay, and that's about it. You know what? Because I was very impressed with the figure, I'll have to give the figure a 10 out of 10. Yet another perfect figure in this wave. Let me let her hold her weapons so we don't lose it. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. And what am I doing? Sorry. Okay. Let's put that. Oh, put it on. Okay. You get that donut hairstyle. More size comparison. Let's Boosh, Princess Leia in the Boosh disguise. This one is much bigger. Kind of reminds me of Maria Hill. Obviously in the wrong scale. Either that or because her uniform makes her look bigger, the boots make her taller, but she's definitely out of scale compared with these girls. Looks more like, I think, I don't know. A lot of people think this one is the best likeness to Carrie Fisher. I think this one is okay, but I just don't see it that much compared to this one. They're all not as accurate as what I want them to be, but what can you do? All right, let's put them at the back just so we can bring in some of the others. Don't have Obi-Wan yet because I haven't reviewed the figure yet, but I do have her brother, Luke. Okay, Luke was a little bit taller than Leia. Leia was much shorter, definitely much shorter than Han. So here is Han. The other figures are right here. So yeah, wow, definitely a must pick up. Just so we're clear on her height, she stands just 5 1/4 inches tall, as you can see. Doesn't even make 5 1/2. It's a very short figure, and rightly so. That it's a great scale. That's how Princess Leia was in the movies, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So 10 out of 10 for me. Great job, Hasbro. And there you go, folks. The Star Wars The Black Series, Episode 4, A New Hope, Princess Leia Organa. Thanks for watching.